In the sprawling halls of Harvard's mathematical department, two individuals found themselves inexplicably drawn to a seminar titled, Predictive Analytics in Human Relationships. Amy, a budding data analyst with raven black hair and sharp blue eyes, was there out of pure curiosity. Brad, on the other hand, was a doctoral student specializing in statistical human behavior. The odds of them being single, considering the milieu and their age, were quite high. National statistics showed around 53% of women and 64% of men in their late 20s were still riding solo. Their first conversation was over Gaussian distributions and its applications in predicting relationship longevity. But amidst the number talks, there was an undeniable chemistry. The probability of two individuals at such a seminar clicking so instantly was, statistically, pretty slim. Yet, here they were, laughing over math puns. After a whirlwind year of dating filled with statistical inside jokes, museum visits, and late-night algorithm discussions, they faced the next significant milestone. The national average suggested that most couples dated for about 2.8 years before getting engaged. Amy and Brad, however, were anything but average. 2 years in, while on a trip to the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York, in front of an installation representing chaos theory, Brad knelt with a ring. It was slightly earlier than the average, but then, when had they ever adhered to norms? Amy, although surprised, found herself saying yes amidst tears and laughter. She later confessed that she'd predicted a 68% chance of him proposing on that trip. With marriage came new statistics to contend with. They learned that about 20 to 25% of married individuals might cheat on their partner at least once during their marriage. The number unnerved Amy more than Brad. They made pacts, established trust routines, and frequently revisited their relationship algorithm to ensure they stayed in the safe 75%. 3 years into their marriage, they welcomed their first child, a bright-eyed boy named Max. With his arrival, another statistic loomed large: over 40% of children would see their parents separate before turning 18. Determined not to be another statistic, they invested more time in understanding family dynamics through numbers. With Brad's increasing academic pressures and Amy's swift ascent in her corporate role, they found less time for each other. Brad's close friendship with a fellow researcher, Clara, caused a strain. Amy's frequent business trips with her charming colleague, Derek, didn't help either. The world watched, some hoping they'd succeed, others cynically waiting for them to become just another statistic. Their YouTube channel, Probability Pair, detailed their journey. They transparently shared relationship hacks, family adventures, and even couples therapy sessions. As years passed, the challenges grew. Max's diagnosis with a learning disorder tested their resilience. Financial pressures due to Brad's startup going under strained their relationship. Yet, every year, they celebrated another year of beating the odds. Their 50th wedding anniversary was a grand affair, streamed live for their millions of followers. Their living room was adorned with golden bar graphs, pie charts, and scatter plots representing their journey. A visibly older but spirited Amy spoke first. Considering all the challenges, the probabilities, and life's unpredictability, our model predicted a mere 12% chance of us reaching this milestone. Brad, his hair now fully silver, added, "But that's the thing about love and life. Sometimes you're the outlier. Sometimes, against all odds, you find a way." Max, now a renowned mathematician himself, raised a toast. "To my parents, who taught me that while numbers seldom lie, love often defies them." The story of Amy and Brad went down in the annals of internet folklore, a testament that sometimes, just sometimes, love isn't about the odds, but about the choices we make every day. Consider this: while this is a fictional story, it is based on real statistics of data released in January 2022. In the United States, most couples typically date for about 2.8 years before getting engaged. However, it's important to note that this is an average, and the timeframe can vary widely from couple to couple based on numerous factors such as cultural background, age, personal preferences, and life circumstances. However, based on this time frame of individuals making a lifelong commitment to last the rest of their lives, What's considered to be a lifelong marriage typically refers to a marriage that lasts until the death of one of the spouses. It's a commitment of "till death do us part," as often emphasized in traditional wedding vows. However, when people discuss the longevity of marriages in a statistical or societal context, they might look at milestones like silver, 25 years, golden, 50 years, and even diamond, 60 years, anniversaries as indicators of a long-lasting marriage. Judging a decision to be with your significant other at the numbers mentioned above translates that you only needed 5.6%, 2.8 years, of time based on your engagement length of who you intend to marry. This is if you planned on being married for 50 years, which is what the national average is considered by. Now imagine what would happen if people invested 11% of their time in engagement before considering marriage. It certainly would be interesting to see the effect based on humanity's intelligence growing through life experience exponentially with our lifespan and new technology.